This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as an educational material. Our topic is global media cultures. First, let's discuss about the learning outcomes. At the end of this video, the student will be able to understand what is global media cultures, learn the history and stages of global media and culture, analyze how different types of media drive various forms of global integration, and explore the dynamic between local and global cultural production. Understand the role of media in globalization. Identify the pros and cons of media globalization. Explore whether globalization can exist without media. And examine whether media globalization is a form of cultural imperialism. Now, what is global media culture? Global media cultures in today's world are about how different types of media like TV, movies, music, and the internet connect people from different countries and cultures. Global media culture is the transmission of ideas, meaning, and characteristics of a group through media. Global simply means relating to or embracing the whole of something or of a group of things. Media is the main means of mass communication and is the outlets and tools used to restore and deliver information or data. Culture is the characteristics and knowledge of a particular group of people encompassing language, religion, social habits, music, and arts. As the world becomes more connected, media plays a big role in spreading ideas, trends, and values across the globe. This helps create a shared global culture while still keeping local traditions alive. However, this can also mean that some cultures become more dominant than others, raising worries about one culture overpowering another. Overall, global media cultures influence how we see the world and understand each other in our increasingly connected society.
Global media and culture. Global media and culture have evolved through distinct stages. The print era, which began with the invention of the printing press in the 15th century, followed by the broadcast era with the rise of radio and television in the 20th century, and finally the digital era, marked by the internet and social media, which has created a highly interconnected global culture. Each stage has progressively expanded the reach and speed of information dissemination, shaping cultural norms, values, and communication on a global scale.
Analyze how various media drive various forms of global integration. Media drive global integration by spreading cultures through TV, movies, and music, connecting people worldwide via social media and facilitating international trade and business through online shopping and financial news. It also fosters global understanding and cooperation through global news coverage and professional networks. By offering diverse cultural content and fostering communication, media bridges global gaps, enabling people to experience and understand different cultures. Social media or streaming services share trends and music across borders, while online platforms streamline global commerce and investment. Additionally, international news and professional networks support global awareness and collaboration, knitting together the world's economies and societies.
My topic is explain the dynamic between local and global culture production. Explain the dynamic between local and global culture production. Local culture. Local culture reflects the tradition and values of a specific community. These cultural products are rooted in local history and identify but can also influenced by global trends. Sample, mixing culture. When global and local culture interact, they often blend to create new forms of culture. For example, global music genres like hip hop are adapted by different countries, creating unique local versions such as K-pop. Tension and resistance. Sometimes global culture can overshadow the local tradition, leading to fears of cultural loss. In response, the local communities may work to preserve their cultural identity. Cultural influence. Global culture can spread a country's influence, known as soft power. Local cultures, on the other hand, can gain international recognition, helping communities take pride in their heritage. What is the impact of the economy? Global culture industries often dominate markets, but local creators now have more opportunities to reach global audiences through platforms like social media. In short, local and global culture constantly interact, influencing each other in ways that create new, diverse culture expression while also raising concerns about preserving local identities. Due to globalization, we now consume cultural products like movies, music, and fashion from all over the world, often dominated by powerful industry like Hollywood or pop music. That's the global culture.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the role of media in globalization. Media has been a key driver in bringing the world closer together, influencing how we communicate, share ideas, and understand each other across borders. Media plays a crucial role in globalization by acting as a bridge between different cultures, economies, and societies. Through various platforms like television, the internet, the social media, information spread rapidly across the globe. These allow us to access news, entertainment, and education from virtual and any corner of the world in real time. As a result, we are more connected than ever before. Moreover, media shapes our perception of global events and issues. It frames how we see other countries, influences our opinions, and even impact international relations. By providing a platform for diverse voices, media help create a global dialogue where different culture can be understood and appreciated. In terms of economy, media has opened up new markets and opportunities for businesses. Companies can now reach global audience through digital advertising and online content, leading to the expansion of global trade and commerce. This economic interconnectedness has made the world a smaller place, with products, services, and ideas flowing freely across borders. Culturally, media has led to the exchange and fusion of traditions, lifestyles, and values. We can see how Western pop culture has spread worldwide through movies, music, and fashion, while other cultures also influence global trends. This cultural exchange promote understanding but can also lead to concerns about cultural homogenization. In conclusion, media is a powerful force in driving globalization. It connects us, informs us, and shapes our global society. While it brings many opportunities, it also challenges us to preserve cultural diversity and ensure that all voices are heard. Understanding the role of media in globalization help us navigate this complex and interconnected world more effectively. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My topic for today is all about the pros or advantages of media in globalization. I have here five advantages of media in globalization, which are the first, information, education, entertainment, socialization, and persuasion. Information because through sending and sharing information is a major function of media. It, it also information provided by mass media can be opinionated, objective, subjective, primary, and secondary. Education, it creates more legitimate opportunities for a few advanced countries for a new form of colonization of developing countries. By using different platforms in social media, we can now easily educate ourselves, but don't forget to check if it is a fact. The third one is entertainment. It also important function of media is the entertainment, which is a kind of performance that provides pleasure to people. It makes audience recreational and leisure time more enjoyable and fun. Socialization. Media are the reflectors of society. They socialize people, especially children and newcomers. Through this process, we learn how to become a member of our society, or human society in greater sense. So the last one is persuasion. It involves making influence on others' mind. Mass media influence audience in varieties of ways. It influences votes, changes attitudes, and moderate behavior. Using editorials, articles, commentaries, and among others, mass media persuades audience. So, what is the impact of the media in globalization in relation to economy? Taking every opportunity to increase awareness of trade and development. It also helps to fuel the global economy by pushing brands far beyond their borders. So in politics, media can be used to speak out one's political opinion regarding global or local issues. The media act as watchdogs, checking government actions, since we are not always updated on what is happening around. So, media in relation to culture. Media makes it easier than ever to access foreign culture, including food, movies, music, and art. It contributes to the exchange of cultural values of different countries, the convergence of traditions. So the last one is the media in globalization in relation of religion. It gives wider knowledge about the diversity of various religions from different countries around the world. Now, we can use accessible books such as Bibles, parables, and other rela- related religious and reading materials. So, to sum it up, media plays a vital role in globalization by enabling cultural exchange, economic growth, and global communication. It broadens cultural awareness, connects markets, and promotes international trade, while also raising political awareness and facilitating global education. Through its widespread reach, media foster a sense of global community, influence pop culture, and drives the integration of economies worldwide.
So these are the cons of media globalization. Governments censoring information for their benefit. When government control or manipulate media to serve their own interest, it can lead to misinformation, restrict freedom of expression, and limit access to a immense range of viewpoints. Increased vulnerability to cyber threats. Vulnerab- Vulnerability is a weakness or flaw in an operating system, network, or application. A threat tries to exploit vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access to data or systems. Digital divide, where those without access to technology become isolated. People access to the internet and other technology worsens inequality and access information and resources for they are unable to connect with others, find and apply for jobs, and learn. Lastly is promote Western cultural homogenization. Homogenization in media globalization is sense of pride and common backgrounds shared by individuals within a culture or nation. Meaning to say, different news outlets all tell the same stories, using the same sources, resulting in the same message presented with only slight variations.
Is there a globalization without media? No. Globalization, as we understand it, today would not exist without media. Media play a crucial role in shaping, accelerating, and maintaining process of globalization by enable communication across distance, sharing cultures, spreading ideas, and fostering economics and political connections. There are the five examples of media of globalizations. First is communication. This allows people from different parts of the world to communicate and interact in real time, making the world more interconnected. Second is cultural exchange. Through media, cultural products like films, music, and later art shared global, leading to the blending and influence of the cultures. Economic integrations. Media facilitates global by promoting product, service, and brands across borders, creating a global market. And political awareness. Media spreads political ideas, movements, influencing global politics and policies, and often creating a sense of global citizenship. Social movements, media platforms, especially social media, enable to rapid spread of social movements and ideas, connecting like-minded people in the world wide. Without media, these aspects of globalizations will be significantly limited, if not impossible to achieve on a global scale.
Is media globalization a form of cultural imperialism? Media globalization is a form of cultural imperialism, a perspective held by some scholars and critics. Cultural imperialism refers to the dominance of one culture over others, often the spread of media, entertainment, and consumer goods, which can lead to the erosion or marginalization of local cultures. In the context of media globalization, this concept suggests that the global distribution of media content, particularly from powerful countries like the United States, can overshadow local cultures and impose foreign values, lifestyles, and ideologies. For example, the widespread consumption of Hollywood movies, American television shows, and Western music can influence and sometimes replace local culture's expression.
One example that illustrates the complexity of the relationship between media, globalization, and cultural imperialism is the global influence of Bollywood, the Indian film industry. Complex relationship. However, the rise of Bollywood challenges the simple cultural imperialism narrative. Bollywood films have gained massive popularity not only in India but across South Asia, the Middle East Africa, and among diaspora communities in Europe and North America. Bollywood's global appeal has even influenced Hollywood with elements of Indian cinema such as dance numbers and vibrant aesthetics making their way into Western films and music videos.